Have you ever heard of the Chaldean Oracles? No, it's not a dusty old book predicting your future. It's a fascinating and honestly pretty mysterious collection of ancient philosophical and religious texts. They come from the Roman Empire around the 2nd century AD, and they're not about telling fortunes, but about understanding the very fabric of the universe and our place in it. So, who were the Chaldeans? Originally, they were a people from ancient Mesopotamia, famous for their skills in astronomy and astrology. By the time of the Roman Empire, the term Chaldean had become synonymous with magicians, astrologers, and wise men from the East. The oracles themselves are believed to have been received by a father-son duo, Julian the Chaldean and Julian the Theurgist is a fancy word for someone who practices theurgy, which is a kind of ritual magic aimed at connecting with the divine. The core ideas of the Chaldean oracles are deep, but let's break them down. At the very top of their cosmic hierarchy is a supreme, unknowable God, often called the First Father or the paternal monad. This being is completely transcendent, beyond all thought and description. From this ultimate source, a second, creative intellect emerges. This is the demiurge, the craftsman of the material world. Think of it like a master architect who designs and builds the universe based on the blueprint of the First Father. Between the divine world and our physical world, there's a whole host of intermediary beings, daemons, and other spirits. The oracles also talk about a world soul, which animates the entire cosmos, and individual human souls, which are seen as divine sparks trapped in physical bodies. The big goal for humanity, according to the oracles, is to purify the soul and ascend back to its divine origin. How do you do that? This is where theurgy comes in. The Chaldean oracles aren't just a philosophy to be studied. They're a practical guide. They contain specific rituals, incantations, and contemplative practices designed to help the practitioner communicate with the gods and elevate their own soul. These practices, known as divine works, were meant to align the individual with the cosmic order and draw down divine influence. It was about becoming an active participant in the divine drama, not just a passive observer. The influence of the Chaldean oracles is huge, even if most people haven't heard of them directly. They had a massive impact on later Neoplatonic philosophers like Porphyry and Iamblichus, who integrated the oracles into their own complex systems of thought. Through Neoplatonism, these ideas trickled down into Christian, Jewish, and Islamic mysticism during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. Think of the Renaissance mages and alchemists. Many of them were drawing on concepts that had their roots in the Chaldean oracles. Even today, these ancient texts continue to fascinate scholars and practitioners of Western esotericism. They offer a unique window into the spiritual landscape of the late Roman Empire, a time of incredible religious and philosophical ferment. The oracles show us a world where philosophy wasn't just an academic exercise. It was a path to salvation, a way to literally climb the ladder of creation and reunite with the divine source. So, the next time you hear the word oracle, don't just think of predictions. Think of the Chaldean oracles and their profound vision of a living, breathing cosmos, filled with divine intelligence, and our own potential to connect with it. It's a powerful reminder that the search for meaning and transcendence is a timeless human quest. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into ancient wisdom, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more explorations of history's hidden gems. See you in the next video.